Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's In Focus Friday. As you saw from the intro, we are sponsored once again by the incredible team at the Germania Mint, who have sent me the simply stunning Fenrir Ultra Double High Relief 2-ounce silver. It's absolutely incredible, and I get to keep this, which is so generous of them, and I really do appreciate that. But it wouldn't be without all of you out there watching these videos and enjoying our reviews and the products that we show. So a big thank you to everybody out there for making this kind of thing possible. If you enjoy this coin as we unpack it and showcase it, then you can go and find a dealer that sells them. The Germania Mint has some wholesale links, but also approved dealer links on their website. I'm not tied financially to the success of this. There's no affiliate bonus codes. I'm just here to show it and to really admire how good this really is. So with that in mind, let's crack on and have a look at it. It is stunning. And I've seen the regular silver of this where it came in a 2-coin capsule, and you can go and check that video out. There should be a link down in the description below. But this is the kind of, you know, like it's the proof version. It's almost the special edition version of that kind of coin. And it's following on from the absolutely stunning high relief, antiqued, chameleon, whatever you want to call it, dragon that we had about a year ago, I think it was. And this, let me tell you, is absolutely mad. It's bonkers. Now, one thing that's also really very cool is that it comes with a free ultraviolet flashlight. There we go. And that is because the coin itself has got a whole host of different features. Let me go through them all. Lavishly ennobled with a UV effect, chameleoned, antique finish, and apparently it glows in the dark. I'll try and do a little test of the glow in the dark feature for this at some point and share it on the channel. But the glow in the dark does work, but you have to charge up the eye with the ultraviolet pen. Look at that. That is pretty stunning. And then when you take it off, the eye lingers. So much going on with this particular piece, and it really is simply stunning. So it's a premium product. There is no getting away from the fact that this is going to cost a significant amount of change, and for many people it won't even be something to consider because of the high premiums attached to it. But for those that can afford it, for those that look to these types of products, I think this is a pretty stunning piece, and one, like with a lot of the other Germania Mint products, will do pretty well in the long term. A lot of their premiums grow. Now, that's of course no guarantee of success for any of these products, but you know, something that looks this good, I think has a really good chance of doing well. So with that in mind, I want to get this now out of the little display unit. Now, this is the only issue. I'm going to take a little bit of umbrance with the Germania Mint here. They make things so bloody well that it's hard to get them out of their display units. But here we have this being better. Now, I think this is a marked improvement on the first type that we had in this series, which was the dragon, where I think the coin was just in the housing itself and no capsule. So a little bit like, he's paying all this money and you don't really want to touch this coin with bare hands. But as you can see, this is within a capsule, and it's one of these sort of domed capsules as well, which kind of magnifies almost parts of the detail of it. Now, you guys on this channel know me too well to resist taking a lid off a capsule and having a look at what the coin actually looks like, all up close and personal. So we're just going to very gently take our knife here and run it around the edges of this capsule. A sign of a good capsule, by the way, is one where you can hear like the pressure depressurizing when you just make that first little move of the capsule, and that was what happened here. So Royal Mint, take note please, these are good capsules. Right, there we go. I think that's going to come off now. Oh, the sun has come out at the right time, because this, let me tell you, is going to look great if I can ever get it off. Again, a good sign of a good capsule. It's doing its job here for sure. There we go. Right. So, you ready? Here is the Fenrir coin. Coin? I don't even know if it's a coin. It's probably not a coin. It's a round. It's a mark. It's a medallion. I don't care. It's coin shaped. I love it. It's a coin. And you can just see almost immediately how absolutely stunning this is. And the high relief nature of it is immeasurable. It's wonderful. Really sets it out. And this is the main fundamental difference between this and the two-part 1-ounce silvers, where you have the two coins back to back, and it makes the whole animal there, the whole wolf of Fenrir, because on the opposite side you can see his posterior, And so I guess the ultra thing here is to get 2 of these and to use them like that to make the entire image. But at what will probably be close to, I don't know, 350, 400 pounds a coin, you'll have to certainly have quite the bankroll to do that. So yeah, you can just see all of the incredible high relief detail here. I hope the camera's doing it justice. It's always difficult to really demonstrate high relief on these types of coins, certainly when you're trying not to, of course, make it fall out of the capsule and break and damage. There is a little serial number that I'm seeing here on the bottom as well. If we can get it the right way around, I'm seeing 009. There we go. Or, of course, it could be 600. It could actually be 600 because the mintage here is 999 pieces. Now, there was a little certificate. Does the certificate have a number on it? I do not think so. So it's either 009 or it's 600. But either way, I have got a serialized piece here. I suspect it's 009 because that's the correct way up, and I would imagine it's that way around. So 009 for this piece. So let's get him back in his little housing there. Let's just make sure we put him in properly. There we go. So beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Now, does the ultraviolet pen or ultraviolet flashlight that they send do anything when we shine it on here? I don't know if it will with all this beautiful sunlight glaring in. I mean, another great little product, by the way. This comes with every single one. So hopefully all the dealers that would sell these will have this as that official accessory. You know, it feels really high quality. I'm not obviously one that's got a great deal of sort of UV flashlights. USB charged here, and that came in the box as well. It was charged when it arrived, so I didn't need to charge it, and it works. There we go, you can see it's working. Hopefully that's not destroying my camera with the UV. Oh yeah, it does do something. Look at that. Okay, let's get this up close and see if we can really see the chameleon effect going on here. Yeah, now, is it just a little bit of a gimmick, or is it really something that you can kind of enjoy? I guess it's a gimmick, but it's a really fun gimmick nevertheless. It's beautiful. I love the way that this little sort of light play is happening, and it changes the look of the coin. It's looking great through the viewfinder on my my camera as I'm doing it. It's almost like you can get this like fire effect of it as it's going around. Of course, it's not changing the color of the actual high antiqued part of the wolf, but only the chameleon UV kind of, I guess, parts of the coin. So let's have a look on the other side. I presume that there'll also be some elements of it going there too. So up here, yes, look, we can see all the different colors changing. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but is it gonna like set the coin world on fire? Not really. It's a nice little gimmick, but I mean, it's fun. Let's put it that way. It's not gonna change the world for coins, but I like that. It's interesting. It is quite fun to really get close to it though and see, and I hope the camera's really doing it justice, but you can see kind of all of the different high relief elements that really stand out, because of course the silvered part, the antique silver parts don't change color, but the actual background does, and that really makes them change out. So it's actually really good, I suppose, from, you know, just a collector point of view, from a kind of individual point of view here, just looking at the coin, looking at every single element of it. I get that. I think that's actually the best part of this. You know, is it more of a kind of gimmicky element in the long run? Yeah, maybe, but I think it's a pretty cool piece nevertheless. And apparently it glows in the dark. Now, it's absurdly sunny and ridiculous here right now, so I don't think I'm going to be able to test that in this video, but I will endeavour to do so at some point and share a little clip or some pictures of it glowing away in the dark. But one would presume, I mean, it's going to be very difficult to kind of get it dark enough to glow. I mean, I can see some colours that changed like that, but it's not necessarily alive like you see like an ultraviolet watch would be. But you know, the greens, it's quite interesting how you get sort of the green colours in the shade like this. That's an interesting part to do, because of course it's playing with the ultraviolet light that comes out from the sun here. So when you put it in the shade, it's green. Hey, that's cool. I didn't realise that until just now. So that is very interesting. I'm liking the way that is. And of course, for you guys, as I'm moving the coin like this, it's just saying that sort of green, it's going green to blue. But for me, at the angle I'm looking at, which is different to the angle that you're seeing, it's going from green right there back to purple right there at the different angles that it's refracting the light out. That's pretty cool. That I'm not going to lie, that is pretty funky. Wow, the beautiful greens there. You know what, Germania Mint, I think this could be one of my favourite pieces that you've done, just because of the different colours and effects that you can get from it. I mean, yeah, I'm going to say I'm a fan. I am a fan. This is beautiful. This is stunning. This is something to admire. I haven't really talked about the Fenrir side of things. It's of course part of the different sort of mythical bestiary history of the kind of Norse and Nordic peoples, with the giant wolf himself. I've talked about it in the previous video with the little 2 1-ounce pieces. So if you want to find out more about Fenrir itself, you can either go check the Germania Mint's website or that video. But pretty stunning. So a few other little statistics on it. It is, of course, a 2022 piece, 4 nines fine silver with all of those fancy enamelings and everything on top. Mintage is 999, diameter 45 millimeters, 2 ounces of silver. Stunning, really well done. I can't really fault it as a product. The only thing that I'm thinking is, of course, it is premium in its price points, but I can't fault this. And the Germania Mint have constantly impressed with their quality of products, their ingenuity of products, which is not an easy thing to do. As somebody who makes products and has to try and come up with different examples of things or different ideas for things, it is not an easy thing to do, to constantly innovate and get new ideas going, and this is certainly one of those stunning things. The base is just what we'd come to expect from the Germania Mint from their previous releases that they've had. Absolutely brilliant manufacturing. The wood looks fantastic. It's very high quality, and the engraving on the wood there, great. Display unit, display frame, fantastic. Going to look, heart and pride of place in anybody's, mega stack of collectibles like this. So, all things told, 10 out of 10 from me. From the Backyard Bullion scoring system, however good that is pretty damn cool. Now, I'd love to know what you guys think of this, so please do feel free to comment down below with your thoughts and opinions on this absolutely stunning product. If you have got it, if you are going to get it, if you want to get it, but you don't know where, then check out the Germania Mint's website for approved dealers. I'd love to hear from you. And if you are watching to, what are we at now, the 12th minute of my video, thank you for watching. You are in the cool kids club, the Backyard Bullion Ramblers. You do like to sit there and listen to me ramble. And I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section. I always get a good laugh when I hear and see people who have watched to the end of my videos. And if you have watched this far and haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the alarm bell for notifications as well. Otherwise, that is it from me. Thank you again to the Germania Mint for their very generous sponsorship of our channel. We'll see you on the next video. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.